How to draw a zombie clown. I'm going to start off as usual by just drawing in the rough shape for the head. And then we're going to do like rough suggestions for the arms there. Marking the arms roughly. Where the hands will go. Something there. Making him a bit of a fat zombie. Drawing the legs there. Only roughly, because you don't want to complicate things too much. We'll go back to this head now. Just marking the nose. Quite comical. Maybe work on a bit of a hairstyle there. Drawing the eyes. Well, this tutorial's for anyone who's seen the old Day of the Dead film, and you see all the zombies and then you suddenly just see like a zombie clown, which I just think is just hilarious. Anyway, so I was just inspired by that thought. Zombie clown. Maybe draw some clown shoes like that. Try and make them near enough the same size. These could be stripy clown trousers. Come back to them shoes because it's not the important thing. To work on these arms now. Sketching the fingers quite loosely. You don't have to commit to anything yet, just Draw a collar. And maybe actually make them maybe into a comical traffic light tie or something. Something like that. There's the other end there. So we've got our figure now. We just want to maybe make this more zombie-fied, but maybe having more blood and stuff splattered, dribbling down his chin, maybe a bit on his nose and there, and there's all blood splattered everywhere. Blood soaked all on his shirt there. Lots of blood splattered everywhere. So concentrate on more on his face. Draw the ears, which should match up to the top of the eyes there. A little bit of shadow under the eyes, just to help. Teeth in there. I'll leave the eyes blank for now, until I can decide on some kind of colour there. I think the nose slightly more rounder. Extra little details there. Maybe draw like ragged looking clown costume, because he's come back as a zombie, so he's allowed to look rotten and that type of thing. That collar goes around there. Shadow there. So we've got our zombie face there and zombie figure all marked out. I think we can just go to the inking stage. Yep. We just draw some blood dripping off there. Under the bits, just to help. And as always with zombies, best to do a couple of little flies just buzzing around his head. It always seems to add a nice little effect. So we'll see you in the next video of drawing this zombie clown, where we'll be inking the full drawing, darkening a few areas, and then the third stage, which will be the colour stage. So see you then. So we can start to ink this now. Got my gel ink pens, which are very cheap and, you know, that sort of thing. So just start to go over some of the lines and make the drawing slightly better. I want it to be done with the shadow under the eyes. Them eyebrows in there. To draw them blood drips on the nose and, you know, other areas there. Drawing the teeth. Well, these lines are quite random, you know, because you just want to suggest that certain lines, you know, on the zombie. So don't worry too much about adding more detail or less detail, just, you know, be comfortable with what you want to pencil in with your ink pen. Bit of shadow just under there. Drawing this tie. Remember I said it's like a traffic light tie, you know, I just want to go for simple concepts like that, and, you know, for the costume, or you can get other ideas by, I don't know, just looking for clown costumes, you know, that you can try and make all horrible and rotten since they're zombies. Maybe give everything sort of wavy lines just to suggest it's not a clear cut type of costume, because it's all rotting, you know, there's blood on it, and, you know, there's all sorts of, you know, mess all over, you know, it's just maybe bitten someone's arms and legs off or something, you know, something like that. Rip someone's throat out, because it is a zombie after all. That's what zombies usually do. They don't just play computer games and that. Maybe try and improve them blood stains, spatters there, and, you know, add extra detail if you want to, or less detail, it's entirely up to you. Go back to that hair. Draw them two flies there. Any other bits of detail that you want to add? couple of scratches there. All sorts of splatters and zombie mess. Quick details like that. Be real quick about it. You know, you don't have to take your time with small details. Drips and dribbles and blood and all sorts. So there's small details there, here and there. So I think these trousers, again just quick lines just to suggest creases and other things like that. Don't have to be too precise when you're just building up concepts, really. That's what I just do. And just fill in them areas on it slightly. Quick stripes going up and down. Again, not too precise, just sketchy idea where the stripes could go. Probably draw more blood spatters and more detail, but I think you get the idea with that. So I've done the inking stage. It's now time to rub out the pencil marks and start to colour this zombie clown drawing. Hi there, this is how to colour a zombie clown. I'm going for the obvious colour. I've got Crayola pencils here. I'm just going to pick exactly what colours I need. I've got the obvious colour here, which is the red, so we're going to start to colour the red parts in. Obviously on that nose I wanted to have a bit of form on it, so I've just shaded it like that. And we're going to colour in a lot of this blood first. Lots of blood splatters everywhere. Just shade in a lot of this. don't want to exactly draw it or colour it as if, you know, it's total blood colour. I want to add some slight oranges in there or something else. Just to help separate some of the colours. There's more blood on this side. Maybe do thick blood right in the middle, and then it all just thins out in certain areas. Small blood drips everywhere. Get them coloured first. Of course, there's all blood dripping from the clown's mouth and nose, which I wanted to get in there. There we go for that. That will obviously be red under there, because it's got like a traffic light tie on. So yeah, maybe do a slight red under the underside of the eyes. Now, what colour shall I do now? I think a bit of orange. Just want these colours to be bright on this clown. So we're going for a yellowy orange jacket, I think. Well, not a jacket, almost like a shirt, because it's got to have a shirt and tie with it, so what am I on about? Just try and add this orange to near enough all the lines, because that's the shaded areas. As you can see, this orange is making the clown stand out now. As with any colouring you add to any drawing, it just helps to bring it all together. Sort of like makes the character pop off the page. So I've left the colours, I might do them either bright yellow or some other colour, I'm not sure yet. Just make it up as you go along sometimes. Even the collar, maybe that'll be some other different colour. Because clowns are quite bright colours. I'll say that's enough on that. We get this yellow in now. We've got some of the areas there. Maybe just leave some of the areas white just to, you know, create some highlighted areas. I think his hair I might do like a green colour, I'm not so sure. Green or like blue. That seems to fit the clowns. I'll decide on that in a minute. Let's finish up this area here. I'll say that's enough on the yellow for now. Let's decide green or blue hair, green or blue, green or blue, green or blue, green or blue, blue. There we go. Shading in with this light blue colour. You don't have to colour in all the hair, you're just suggesting, you know, the areas. I've got a darker blue here now, I just want to create some dark blue and just blend it all together. And later on you could just smooth it over with a white pencil crayon. If you want, since it's hair, you can be a bit sketchy with it, you know, if you want, do like little texture bits like that, because it looks quite effective. So like that. Now I think do still like green there. Not sure. Maybe do these slightly green as well. These sleeves. The more colours the better with their clowns, because you know they're always quite colourful, sometimes scary characters anyway, so the more colours the better. Just do a rough shading like that, because you can go over it with a lighter green and just blend, you know, some of these key areas underneath and just around the other areas that you might have missed. And again, just leave like a white gap around the edge, because it looks effective. I thought that'll be almost like an amber traffic light thing, so I'll quickly shade that in the middle. Right, I want a bit of a brown now. I want to like make some of this blood a bit darker, like it's going rotten maybe. Just thin some of the area. Maybe just add a bit of extra, you know, dark bits in, so it goes a bit. I mean, you don't want it to look like shit. It's supposed to be like blood, but you know, just add this so it softens it a bit. You don't have to do all them areas. I'll leave that area because that could be like fresh blood. But these stains here could be rotten, like blood that's going off. You go over some areas with a black as well at some point. Got this. Might make his hands quite pale and grey, like his face will be. His other finger will be behind there, so that's why I haven't drawn it. Remember to try and create form out of the, the inclines that you've drawn. Go for the shaded areas and just see if you can try and create a bit of form there with the colour. Again, you can smooth that over with a white later on. Do the same on this hand. Usually the middle area of each finger, with the knuckles and things like that, you can shade around and leave the edges like a white colour. Usually looks more effective that way. Quickly shade that. And we'll go on to this face and make it look drab looking, like it's got clown makeup on, like pale, but it's gone even paler because he's a zombie now, so and again you can go over it with a white to smooth all this grey black areas out. Quickly shade the ears there. There we go for that, and then we'll maybe do this just a lighter green for the colour. And then maybe the rest of this tie can be a purple. So we're going for crazy colours here because we want the character of the the zombie to shine through, but we also want the clown to shine through as well, because that's part of the way you can do it. Again, as always, this purple shows up as dark blue, but again, I'll just to show you, it is a purple. So just want to shade around the edges and don't forget that little under part of there. And then bits. You can see how a zombie clown come together now. The colours are bright and vibrant, and that's all you want, really. So we're going to start on the trousers next and do these clown shoes as well, and just bring all the drawing together. Now we'll start on these shoes. I just want them to have like a red part at the front of the shoe. And over the other side as well. The other foot. We'll just give him this yellow boot bits there. Again, you don't have to draw all the little bits, just leave white bits there just to help there. can do is we'll go for the purple again. Purple stripes. All these parts here, remember to miss one because I don't know what colour we'll do in between. So we've got like the purple colour there. I think I'll just leave them white, but maybe just do like a slight grey undertone, just to suggest some kind of form to the legs. I don't want it to overpower that really, just a slight suggestion there. Do it on all parts. And just leave it as that really. You could, if you wanted to, get all the white and really smooth all this over. And all these lines there, any bits on there and everywhere. In fact, I'll do that now and then come back, and then the drawing should be complete. So all these bits there, you know. So I'll just smooth over some areas with, you know, the white. The white's made the hands look a bit more darker. Sort of like gone for the Al Jolson look, I think. So you know, it's only the way it's coloured. So yeah, there's our zombie clown, coloured. I like the suggestions of the colour on there because it looks a lot sketchy, but it looks more concept driven in the way it's coloured. So I usually like colouring quite quick there. I've got the large clown shoes, sort of like Ronald McDonald, but not quite. So I've left the the white in the eyes because obviously there's not there really. It's just a zombie. So yeah, just have fun drawing your own zombie clown and colouring it, and yeah. Cheers now.